Let's guzzle down some bliss today. I love you. Be blessed.
Good morning. Do you want to get out of your head and stop chasing your monkey mind and just bliss out immediately? That's what we're going to talk about today. Welcome to the Blissful Breakfast with Breegs. I'm thrilled to have you here. Good morning. I'm drinking some coffee. I have some mushroom coffee from Four Sigmatic, and I put some grass-fed butter in there, unsalted. And then I actually, this might sound crazy to you, I put a raw egg yolk from like a farm fresh egg in here, and I love it. It's like a blended up in a Vitamix blender, and a good blender if you have one. And then, it's like this nice latte that gives you just a jam-packed with protein and fats. It keeps your energy high. I love it. I love it. And we have a sip here. You can take a sip. So it's lovely to be here having breakfast with you. So let's dig into what we're talking about today. It's going to be a super fun, is simple, quick tip to help you to bliss out. This is something that I use all the time lately, all the time, because our brains, my brain at least, goes haywire, right? It goes all over the place. There's so many things in this world that helps our mind to just race, right? Whether it's social media or it's a sibling you disagree with, or a friend, or you have a coworker you got into a tiff with, or there's just all sorts of things that help our mind to start going crazy. And it's what pisses me off is that it seems like it's almost hopeless sometimes. It's helpless. Like your mind is going. You ever like stay up late at night and you can't fall asleep because your brain is just going to town? Sometimes that's good, right? You have a super fun idea, you're excited about something, but other times you're stressed about something, you're nervous, your brain is just in high alert, and you're in this high, I believe, beta waves. You're just like, whoop, you're fully online, and it's like, man, you need to rest. So I had a super simple tip. I'll just get right into it. Did I already say that? Well, we're just going to get into that tip right now and kind of break it down of how you can get out of the monkey mind, calm your brain almost immediately, and it's really beautiful. Okay, so if you're just listening, I have my finger up. Just take your index finger on your right hand or left. If you can't make a decision there, go with your right, and just focus on your finger. You don't have to be looking at it. I am looking at it just, for funsies, but it could be at your side. It could be at any moment in time during your day. You could be walking, doing something else, doing the dishes, doing anything, driving, and just focus on your hand. Focus on a finger. Let's start with a finger. Sometimes I mix and match. Sometimes I'll do my whole hand or just a palm. Just for now, we'll start with our finger, index finger. It's a little bit easier to focus on. Focus all of your awareness and attention just on your right index finger, okay? So as you do that, keep focusing on your finger. If you notice your attention and your awareness, were you thinking of your dog or your spouse or your thing or the thing you're stressed with or that stupid friend on Facebook's post? Like, were you thinking of that stuff? Probably not. Our consciousness and our awareness can actually only be in one place at a time. Our focus can only be in one place at a time. So what's super fun, I learned recently, is that if you focus on a part of your body, our finger, for instance, you cannot be thinking about nonsense. You can't do two things at the same time in that regard. You can't multitask. Your consciousness, your awareness is in one place at a time. So if you put it on a place in your body, it could be anywhere, your toe, your leg, your whatever. For me, it's easiest to focus on my hands for some reason. And even let's try it with our palm. Focus on just your whole hand, your right hand, like the palm of your hand, kind of just your hand in general, and focus your awareness on it. And what's beautiful is that you stop thinking about whatever you were thinking about. You just focus on one thing at a time. And when you get out of your head, when you get out of your mind, I've noticed that you are fully in the present moment. The generous present moment, your stress goes down because the thoughts in your head and your brain are going to influence your emotions and your chemistry and even your DNA and your actions, your beliefs, and everything going on. Your thoughts are going to kind of dictate that. And so if you can get your thoughts out of there, your focus out of your brain and away from your thoughts and onto your body or onto any other object, you can even focus on a tree, something else. You're going to instantly de-stress. You're going to relax. And this is something you can do all day long. Now, it's easy to forget about. It's easy to like totally not do it at all. But if you can practice, remember it, maybe write it on your hand. I do this all the time. However, I do go a long time like forgetting about it without actually doing it. So, but as much as I can, if I catch myself monkey mind, I just put my focus somewhere else on my hand or my throat or my tongue. And it really works. It seriously works. Try it out. Like, use it as a tool. It actually is, it allows you to enter the flow state. It does raise your vibration, raise your consciousness, and it gets you into a better state of bliss. There is some power in getting out of your mind, getting out of your brain. The scriptures talk about in spiritual communities, there's like this kind of weird mantra about like, become small so God can become big. And I think that's used in the kind of the wrong way a lot. I don't like that sentiment, that phrase in some of the scriptures. I think it's twisted a little bit. However, I think the truth of that is it means when we step aside out of our brain, when we step aside from our ego, from this 3D reality, it allows spirit to flow in. It allows the creator energy. It allows pure love and light to flow in and take that space. Have you ever been in a flow state of drawing or painting or riding a bike or snowboarding or like writing a paper or creating a video or creating something, and you're not even thinking. An hour goes by, 2 hours goes by, and you're loving it. You're doing it. Maybe you're jamming, playing an instrument, and you're just in that state, and things flow and it's easy. When we get out of our mind, it allows the divine to flow through us, and it's easy, and life becomes easy. So I believe life can become easy. So I hope this little tip helps you out, because it helps me out so much. I literally do this multiple times a day. I wish I would be more disciplined to do it more. I'm practicing. Everything's a practice. I'm getting better. And I really hope that you give this a try and allow this tool, super easy tool. I think it's one of the best ones. I love a lot of things, right? I love drinking eating lots of fats and proteins, optimizing my health and wellness through, chemistry, like food and exercise and all sorts of stuff. Breathing, meditation is clutch. But a part of that meditation, this tool is probably the easiest and most effective way to get started, get out of your brain. So, man, I love you. Hey, real quick before you go, I'm thinking about testing out doing some kind of one-on-one chats, conversations. I've had plenty of conversations in my life, and I love holding space for people. I love connecting with people. I love hearing about their stories. When possible, I love helping people out, giving a different perspective and helping increase people's bliss and joy. So if you feel like you would benefit from chatting with me one-on-one, and if you have some challenges or like some of the things I talk about, if they're hard to implement, I would love to help you implement those. I'd love to chat with you. So I kind of want to get started doing that and testing that out. So I don't have too much time available, but if you are interested, I would love to chat with you and set up like a quick call. So shoot me a message, a DM on Instagram. There's a link in the bio, or text me. I have my number in there too. So there's a text link. You can just shoot me a text. You can text BLISS to that number, and that will we'll be able to connect and chat and set up that call. All right. Hey, thank you so much for checking this out. Thank you so much. Hey, make sure to subscribe. And if you get value from this, send me some love in one way or another. I want to hear from you. All right. I vote your victory. Thank you. Be bliss.